Goodness gracious. Great golly. Family vlog channels are an issue. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between. Welcome to the video today. Your hair looks quite splendid. If you have hair, I can't really tell. You look like a camera right now, but I have a little bit of a life tip for you. If I call me a life coach for just this one instance. See, if you are lost in life and you don't know what you want to start doing next, and you've maybe considered, oh, I don't know, in this specific instance, starting a family vlog channel, change your mind. Just change your mind. Don't. Family vlog channels are the worst scourge of YouTube I've ever seen in my life, and I'm standing by that statement. There's a lot of different YouTube trends that are bad. There's a bunch of... The skibbity toilet, some people consider sort of annoying. I don't know, like Andrew Tate isn't on YouTube, so that doesn't count. There is a lot of different scourges to YouTube that happen, but I swear to God, family vlog channels are the top of the shit cake. They are the worst thing to happen to this website, and it isn't even like a close call. I mean... What positive comes out of a family vlog channel, aside from minimal entertainment from the people watching for a very short amount of time, because people eat this shit up? I mean, like, you're going to end with, one, your marriage becomes a business, which is just going to end in a divorce if you can't handle it properly. Two, your children are going to grow up in front of screens when they shouldn't even know what they are yet. And three... is the third number of the counting line. I don't know. It is terrible, though. I just don't like family channels, and I don't even have a script plan for this. I wasn't even planning going into this video. It just made me mad because I saw the results of the newest family vlog prison sentence, because there's so many now. I mean, Daddy05 was the one that really jump-started the entire thing. Remember him? How he beat his child on camera and then got arrested and lost custody of his children for beating his child on a camera? It's just... It's so bad. I don't understand how people still do this and think it's a good idea. The Ace family has even collapsed. I don't know if you guys remember those people who are like, Ace family! They just scream, like, for no reason. They got divorced. And now the Papa Ace, the dad, who his name I don't know, is going around and, like, running lemonade stands and going insane and cameoing on podcasts because he genuinely doesn't know what to do with himself now that he can't run a family vlog channel and put his baby in front of a camera. It's just terrible. I would never be able to stand by family vlogs. I respect YouTubers who, once they have a kid, they take some time off the camera and just be like, I have a kid, by the way. And you can be like, that's cool. And maybe at most post them on Instagram. But family vlog, nothing good to say about it. But regardless, I've been yapping too much. Let's get into the actual story because this one is insane. This starts with someone who started a family vlog channel, and they have 6 children, and the channel's called 8 Passengers. You've probably heard about this because it's about 5 months ago is when the initial arrest happened, but I didn't want to cover it then because I wanted to wait until the court case came out and we got to hear the verdict. And my God, this bitch is going away for the rest of her life for torturing her children. Yes, this is a crazy story, and it ends with me digging into and finding what I think was a cult. I think I found a cult that got this woman into doing this. But regardless, let's start with our first base here. So, 8 Passengers is the family that's run by Ruby, what is her name? Ruby Frankie. Ruby Franke. Frank? Ruby, Darling and the Ruby. Whatever. She's the one that runs the channel with her husband and 6 other children. As you can tell, it's called 8 Passengers. But the channel itself doesn't exist. This is the part where I press a button and pan over and you see what the channel looks like. But instead, she is a hashtag. 8 Passengers merely exists as a hashtag on YouTube, talking about all the various ways she's going to prison and will not be leaving it for the rest of her entire life. But let's get into why. What happened? What's really gone down with this bitch so far? So, the 8 Passengers family is a nice, quaint little Mormon family who wanted to start a family vlog channel. Real wholesome. What could go wrong? They're Mormon, after all. Well, what's gone wrong is some of the crazy things that people have noticed in this channel while the videos were just coming out. Like, things they would edit into the video and it would stay, like this clip.
I'm only gonna say it one more time and then you're gonna lose the privilege to eat dinner.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, my bad, Mom. I'll listen to you this time so you don't take away my ability to eat food and survive. Or this other clip that baffles me. The fact that this was in a YouTube video and they didn't find trouble sooner.
Bedroom was taken away for 7 months and then you give it back like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's definitely normal. What? Are you kidding me? What could the kid have possibly done to lock them out of their room for over half of a year. Like, did the little runt bust you at like Mario Kart or something? Were they not eating their veggies on time? What did the kid do to make you that mad? You have that much beef with a child? Not even just a child. I can understand being pissed off at a child. Even I get a little angry at the little runt sometimes. But that's a kid you made. That's your fault. And you're mad at it to the point that you locked it out of its room for over half of a year? Are you insane? Are you bonkers? Yes, the answer is yes. But regardless of that, oh my god, these people are crazy. So I've seen other stories as well. I saw one in one of the articles I was reading through where apparently the 6-year-old daughter, this many, got in trouble in one of her videos. And then the mom said in the video that she wasn't going to pack her a lunch for school that day, so she was just going to have to starve. Now, very obvious humanitarian issues aside, Ruby, why the hell did you edit? Why'd you say that, first of all? Watch the recording back, edit it into the video, and then post it? Okay, listen. I understand you're crazy because you don't know how to take care of your kids, but I think there are more screws missing than we first intended. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And the thing is, all of that crazy shit aside that she's done, you might be like, oh, okay, so she's posted the evidence. She's essentially criminalized herself, so the police must have clipped it, shipped it, and sent her to prison, right? That's all good, fine, and dandy. But no, my dear viewer, if only it were so easy. No, this woman got away with this for so long that she was caught because of, how do I word this? How do I say this in a video format that makes sense? Have you ever heard of the story Rapunzel? Yeah, basically, the kid had to climb out of a window. The kid jumped out of a window and ran to the neighbor's house. And that aside is crazy to me. But adding on to that is the state the neighbor found the kid in. See, not only did the neighbor find the child with duct tape wrapped around his extremities, insinuating that he, our little boy wonder, was strapped to a chair? Like, who are you, the fucking CIA? That's insane to me. That's a child. It's not an international terrorist. It's a little boy who played Fortnite past his bedtime. And you're strapping him to a chair and using Black Ops interrogation tactics on him? I wouldn't be surprised if there was a bucket of water and a towel in the corner of the room. Oh, but anyway. Not only was that, but also the kid was severely emaciated, which in layman's terms just means his ass was hungry. He ain't been eaten well. Because, of course, she clearly starves all of her children as a punishment. Holy shit, Ruby, have you ever played any Sims game ever? You can't starve people as punishment. That kills people. Like, it baffles me. It's insane to me, and the thing is, this story goes deeper than that. This isn't just an insane mother who ruined her family by making it into a YouTube family channel. It goes a layer deeper than that because this bitch, Ruby, is not going to be sitting in the prison cell alone. She has a co-conspirator, a co-worker, if I may, who joined in her in this endeavor and is going to be joining her in a prison cell. And this woman goes by the name of, I cannot pronounce it without reading it, Jodi Hildebrandt. This is how it's spelled. Very German. Nice. You're also insane, though. Jodi is, I would argue, worse than Ruby. And that's a big bar to clear because Ruby is insane, but I'm pretty sure that Jodi's been pulling the strings all along. See, Jodi Hildebrandt is a life coach. So essentially, she's a female Andrew Tate. I know that sounds like a bit of a stretch, but once you hear this bitch's crazy shit, it's like that's the bare minimum at this point. So Jodi Hildebrandt runs a life coaching company, and I went to check out her website. It's called, what's it called, like Complex or something? Connections. CONNEXIONS. Real nice, real complex. So I went to read the website and I read a few reviews, which is really funny because the reviews are literally the first page that you see. And it's quite funny. I don't think I've found a positive review yet. See, there's... Let's read some of the smaller ones really quick, and then we'll get into one of the big ones I like. So we got, Jodi got my kids to believe all the lies their mother told them. She wasn't given permission to speak to their mother, told the children as a professional to block your father from being able to call, text, or any other communication via cell phone. Okay, that sounds like something a very stable and real life coach would do. We also have Calvin. I wouldn't trust this company. They use brainwashing tactics to manipulate you. They intentionally make you feel bad about yourself and use slander. Please stay away from this company at all costs. They are a scam. So... that's interesting to hear from Calvin and female requested anonymity. God, my tongue does not fit in my mouth. But regardless of that, Jodi seems like an interesting bitch. There's more that I've read from her. Some of these are really long. Like, I read through this one, which is insane to me, and essentially the gist of it all is she likes to take couples and then turn the wife against the husband, and then get the husband out of the picture completely, essentially pushing for divorces. Most of the couples that come to her end in divorce, which is crazy to me. That's not what a life coach is supposed to do. But even then, it seems like a lot of the women who have come to her for help in the past have stuck with her through and through, to the point that when this case initially came out about Ruby literally torturing her children, the wives of past, like, Jodi conspirators have jumped to defend Ruby and Jodi in this situation. Now, I don't know about you, chat. I'm not exactly a psychological genius. Just kidding. I'm a psychology major. That's a cult. She has a goddamn cult. She started a cult by using manipulative psychological tactics to brainwash. I know the Carter guy used the word, or Calvin said brainwash. And I know brainwashing isn't technically real. We don't have a real-life brainiac, so we can't actually do that. But you can manipulate people a lot, to the point that they start to believe the things you say, even if the things you say aren't true. You can see a lot of these in the modern day if you just see anyone who follows Elon Musk. This is so wild. I'm reading through all the reviews of Jodi right now, and literally some of them actually sound like Black Mirror-esque. I was seeing one about how, what is it, in the Facebook groups, every time other people have given advice that Ruby or Jodi didn't like, so Ruby was in on it, by the way, they would tell them it's just not the truth. And then they give them different advice and be like, this is the real truth. I saw a different one where they would throw around random words like the true truth and this is deceit or deception, as if it was just, that's how they refer to things that don't fit to their way. What are you, the fucking Mandalorian? I'm not going to sit here and dig through every single review. Every single one of these, though, seems to have the verdict that this is a cult. This is a cult-like woman who's trying to bring people into, oh my god, they wrote a goddamn, I hope they citated this. That's just insane. But whatever, I don't want to sit here and talk about this for ages. She went to jail. She's going to be going to jail for 60 years, as will Jodi, justifiably. So hopefully this, like, life coach group will be diminished and go away, because clearly it is bad. I really hope no one tries to, like, take up her spot in her stead. Power hates a vacuum, and this sounds a hell of a lot like a cult. Who knows? We'll see where it goes from here, but it looks like it's going to end right where I'm going to leave it off. So thank you guys for being here. If you have any other stories about Ruby or Jodi that you have that I didn't bring up, leave in the comments, because I literally just did a brief overview of all of it. I like doing that. I like sitting here and just finding a topic and giving a very brief overview instead of being like those commentary YouTubers who make like 8 videos on a topic. Because yeah, I might have missed a few of the smaller details, but you now know what the hell Ruby did, how she got caught, and the fact that she has gotten what she deserves. Same with Jodi. So I appreciate you guys sitting with me. Subscribe if you are new. And yeah, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Like the video. And as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night. And yeah, no, don't start a family channel.